Do I have to go to trial? I get that question a lot. People are worried that if they hire a lawyer, what that means is eventually they have to sit in the hot seat, so to speak, in the witness box, testify in front of a judge and or a jury, and be scrutinized through that lens in order to get compensated in their case. And that is not correct. You don't need to do that. I will start by saying that it is always your choice as the client when we say enough is enough. If there is an offer on the table from the insurance company and I tell you I think the offer is low and I think if we file a lawsuit we will be able to leverage a higher settlement for this reason or that reason, it's your choice whether or not we do that, or you take the top offer at the time that's on the table. I will never pressure you to do one thing or another, and no lawyer should pressure you. It's your decision. Our job is to tell you, based on our expertise, what we think your options are and what we think the leverage we have is to get a better outcome. I guess it's worth also talking about lawsuits for a moment. Oftentimes we file lawsuits, but just because you filed one doesn't mean negotiations stop. In fact, it usually means the opposite, right? And so most cases, I'm going to render a guess that 90 to 95% of cases that are filed in court, they settle out of court. They never make it to a jury trial or a trial with a judge. They settle. And so that should give you some insight into that. But the important takeaway here is just because you hire a lawyer doesn't mean that you have now given that lawyer the right to make a decision as to whether or not you file a suit, go to court, sit in front of a jury, none of that. Now, the good news is you've hired one, and so the option is there for you if needed, and the threat of that is great leverage in your case as well. But the decision is always yours, whether or not it resolves or it continues on to trial.